My name is Watson.
And my name is Mariah.
We're 12 years old.
And we're representing Old Redford Academy Middle School. And we're here to talk about drugs. Drugs are very dangerous and unhealthy.
And they can also ruin a relationship with your loved ones. Go talk to a family member, a friend, even a teacher, or you can go to a therapist, or if you need any extra help, you can go online and find all of them.
Hashtag not worth it.
I'm fabulous. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. I'm fabulous.
Young cat got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's. Kinda hard to get a job back out on the block. Charge that to the game. Young girl, she grew up in a rush. Had it bad, no doubt. She don't know who to trust. Every man she ever loved only want to crush. Charge that to the game. But it's all gravy.
Good afternoon and welcome to Expose Under the Sun. I'm Sharon Dumas. I am your host. I want to say thank you to my guest hosts that have been here in my stay. I'm excited to be here today. I have a young lady as my guest who I am so just proud of and so impressed with. Her name is Michelle Smart. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Hello, Sharon. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you for coming. I am so excited about what you're doing. So, your program is called Bags to Butterfly.
Yes.
And tell me the purpose and the mission of your program.
So, Bags to Butterflies is a social enterprise located in Detroit. Our mission is to empower formerly incarcerated women with employment immediately upon their return to the community from incarceration.
Great. And what made you come up with this program? It's something that is definitely needed in the community. What inspired you to do this?
Yeah, it's definitely needed. I started actually, it was a two-part process. Through this initiative, we are taking an innovative approach to create jobs, and we're doing this using a very common women's accessory. We create handbags made out of repurposed wood. So in starting the initiative itself, I, at the time, worked in corporate communications and personally going through some challenges, and I designed a handbag that was supposed to be used for an art show. At that same time, I learned that my best friend's daughter made a split-second decision and that she would be serving the next 7 to 15 years of her life in prison. So the concept started with that, and I married the two ideas to make the handbags a mission for women returning to the community to provide employment for them.
That is so fantastic. That is so great. And the women that you've worked with, tell me just a little bit about them. I know they have to be inspired and excited and
You know what? They experience a lot of different emotions. They're excited about coming home, but then some of them have been away 20, 30, 40 years. So this whole new world that they have to experience and learn. So one of the things that we're doing is helping to guide them and providing resources on their journey to success. Our initiative, we want to reduce the recidivism rate. We want them to come home. We don't want them to go back to prison, but while they're here, we want them to be successful on their journey to success.
right. And so they're learning a new craft that they can take and start their own business
Oh,
if they choose
most
to.
definitely. So when they join the Bags to Butterflies team, we want them to be either just as inspired as they'd like to be and as creative as they'd like to be when they come to our organization. So our handbags themselves are made using repurposed wood. We selected that material because we want to demonstrate to the women how something considered as having no value, how it could be transformed into something new and beautiful, and how that same transformation can take place in their lives as long as they're committed and dedicated. The handbags themselves, the ladies have full reign as far as being creative. They can select the colors, the color schemes, and whatever it is that they decide to do to make the handbags personal to them. When they're creating the handbags, when they are assembling them, it represents them rebuilding their life one piece at a time.
That's like therapy for them, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
And I've seen some of the handbags. They are so creative. What type of tools do you use to kind of make that happen. And I know later we're going to have two of the ladies on,
Yes,
so we'll show one of
yes.
the purses. But
Yeah, so, we have been very fortunate to purchase equipment. So we have a laser cutter. Our handbags are all laser cut into
Okay.
individual pieces. So if you can imagine a puzzle, like I said earlier, the ladies assemble these handbags, and for them it represents them rebuilding their life. So each piece of the bag has a personal meaning, and they select the stains. When we interview the ladies to come join the Bags to Butterflies team, we let them assemble a handbag because we want them to know what is involved. It's not your traditional job. It's totally different. Everything is pretty much hands-on, and they have to, really want to be a part of that.
that is so wonderful. Would you give your contact information so if there's anyone out there that would like to find out more about your program?
Yes, we are located at bags2butterflies.com. That is our website. We're located in Detroit. We have a small, what we call a creative space on James Cousins, and that address is 20131 James Cousins, Detroit.
And do you have a retail section in your location where they can come and look at the purses?
Well, we call it our creative space. We do have handbags. When we don't have a show, we have shelves lined with handbags, and if someone wants to come in and take a look and purchase, they can do that. However, our handbags can be purchased at Art Loft in Midtown Detroit. We also have a website, bags2butterflies.com. They can purchase from there. They are also available at the Wellness Shop in West Bloomfield at Henry Ford Medical Center.
That is
Yeah.
fantastic. I am so excited for you.
Thank
That is so
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And then to actually reach out, to the women who need as much help as they
Yes.
possibly can get at that time.
Yes.
Just, for people to be considerate and kind. And that's real rare these days to me. People are not as considerate or kind as they were before. So to have an organization like what you have, I think is wonderful.
We're excited, the ladies in our organization, and I just to take a few steps back. When we started this, we started with a focus group of 10 women, and because this is totally not my background, but I wanted to better understand how we as an organization could service the women when they came home. So we conducted a focus group with 10 women, and the issues or the barriers that they expressed that they faced when they came home were housing and employment. They still get discriminated against when they try to get housing, and also when they're looking for employment. I know in Michigan they just announced that they would be taking that box off to identify felons. However, they still do background checks, and a lot of individuals will not qualify for certain positions because of that. So when they come to Bags to Butterflies, we don't care about their past. We
Right.
typically don't ask why they went. We don't care because there's nothing that we can do to change that, but we do want to know what do they want to do from this point forward. And we encourage the ladies to let go of their past. They're going to live life today, and they're going to fly, or they're going to focus on their dreams. So we have currently we have 3 ladies in our program. 2 of which have spent 40 years of their life in prison, and you'll meet those ladies very shortly.
Right. That is so fantastic. So fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment now so that we can have them come on and we can talk to them about how excited they are about a program such as this.
Thank
You're
you.
watching Expose Under the Sun. I'm Sharon Dumas, and we will be right back.
I'm fabulous. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. I'm fabulous.
Young cat got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's. Kinda hard to get a job back out on the block. Charge that to the game. Young girl, she grew up in a rush. Had it bad, no doubt. She don't know who to trust. Every man she ever loved only wanna crush. Charge that to the game. But it's all gravy. Hey, baby, shots get popped. The cops shut down the party. Jeans sag low, blow smoke out of the tree.
And we're back. Thank you for watching Expose Under the Sun. Again, I'm Sharon Dumas, and I'm excited today about having the guests that we have. So I was just talking to Michelle Smart with the Bags to Butterfly program, and now we have 2 young ladies that's in her program. We have Charlene Billups to my right, very far right, and then Tanya Coswell. How are you ladies today?
Fine, thank you.
Scoot up just a little bit for me. And so tell me a little bit about the program itself. You want to start?
Oh, well, the program was great, super great. I didn't think I would have an opportunity for employment coming out of prison. I thought it would be difficult, but a friend told me about Michelle Smart, and I met her immediately after coming out, and she set me up, took me to the beauty shop, and all while she was, getting me ready, inviting me, she told me about this wonderful program, this job of making purses, and told me that I could be creative as I wanted to be.
Wow. That is so
Oh,
wonderful. And I
yes.
can tell by the smile on your face that you're real
Oh,
happy.
yeah, I am.
That is good. That is so fantastic. Tell us a little bit about you and the program for you, Charlene.
Oh, it was wonderful. I came in like I never left. Bags of Butterfly, when I got a call from Michelle, she asked me did I want to come down and see her organization,
Mhm.
and asked me did I want to be part of it. She also showed me how to put a purse together. I never thought that my hands were that creative, and it was something that I never thought I would do, but being there
Mhm.
is something I can't even imagine or describe. It's a feeling that every day that I look forward to going to. I enjoy doing the purses. I enjoy the organization. I enjoy Michelle Smart. I never dreamed that I would come out of prison and have a job.
That is
And she welcomed her into her organization, and I love it.
that is great. And how much time did you do?
I spent 41 years,
Wow. So this was a whole different world when you came home.
and still is.
And still is. How about you?
I did 44.
You did 44.
Yeah.
So wow, it's just like
Yes.
it's all new. It reminds me of the Jetsons, the cartoon,
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Because now we have cell phones
Right,
and
right.
all of that.
Everything is just so brand new,
And I was
It's-
told that when you get out, the jets are gonna be flying.
Right. We're going to use jets as our cabs or something like
Right.
that. I get that part. Yeah, well, I just want to say we are so happy that you're home and happy that you've connected with Michelle Smart and the Bags of Butterfly program and that you're doing well. People should understand that when you come home, you put everything behind you and you should be able to be accepted. But that's not always the case. So I'm very grateful as well to Michelle
Oh,
that
yes.
what
We
she's
are
doing
too.
with her program.
Yeah, we are too. And they also should understand that there's people in the world that do care.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you did to go to prison. And what I want to say to the world is, and to those that's out there, don't ever give up your dream. Never give up your dream. It's never too late to do whatever you want to do. And there's people out there that's going to encourage you, inspire you, and love you for who you are. So don't ever give up.
Wow, that is so fantastic because you have run into a person that has done that for you.
Yes.
So you can express that and you can
Yes.
give hope to other people
Mhm.
because whatever is behind us is behind us because we
Right.
all make mistakes. Not one person can say that they don't. It's just those who forget that we all make them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What advice would you give to women coming home or to the world?
Well, I have that old motherly advice, trust in God. I know your mother and your grandmother told you about that as you were growing up. Try
Trust
to
in the
remember
Lord.
that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. So this is one of the purses. This is your purse.
Yes.
So you can explain to me what happens with the purses when you're making them.
Oh, boy. Let's see. First, we assemble this bottom part. This is what they call the feet here.
Oh, okay.
And then we paint it, and we put all the little hinges and everything together. Then we put the handle in there.
How does it close and stay closed?
Magnets.
Oh, magnets.
Yes.
That's smart.
Yes.
So I'm absolutely loving this purse. This is one that you made.
Yes.
So it has different colors here,
Yes.
a nice pattern of different colors.
Oh, yes.
And then it looks like brass on top. These little,
Yes.
I don't know what they're called, corner. Okay. And then the hinges on back is really made very
Right.
well. It's made very well.
Thank you.
And then it's magnets that keep it closed because it's really
Right.
closed. So I mean, it really pops,
Yes.
right?
Right.
So what is the stuff on the inside?
Oh.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, every purse has a gift, and this is a gift. And this is one gift.
So every purse has a gift,
Yes.
and this is a gift.
Right.
And of course, it has a butterfly on it, so that's very nice.
And then you have little cards here that explain something about bags to butterflies. And this is about the person that created the bag.
Oh,
This
okay.
is-
And this is your
That's
card.
right.
Meet the designer, Tanya C.
Mm.
Wow, that is, I love the program. I absolutely love
Oh,
the
yes.
program. So let's see. I bet you guys know the contact number. You know the contact number?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Could you give it to them? Go ahead.
248.
Uh-oh. Charlene?
Charlie.
Uh-oh. All right.
Oh.
248.
Yeah.
It's on the card.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
it's on the card.
Is it on that
Let me
one?
see if I can see.
This is the Bags to Butterfly program. It's for women who are coming home from
On
incarceration,
the bottom.
and they make custom purses such as this, and they sell them at their creative space. And the phone number is, you see it?
248
248
929
929
5399.
5399. So how long does it take to make one purse?
Sometimes a couple of hours.
A couple of hours,
Yeah.
which is not bad.
Not bad.
And the first step is to varnish it. I mean, the wood is so smooth.
Yes.
We sand it.
You sand it down.
We sand it down.
And when you paint it, do you paint it together once you assemble it? Or is it painted
Once we
in
have it-
pieces?
Separate.
We separate. We paint the inside
Okay,
before we put the top on.
okay,
Before we even put this part on, we paint this part and we paint inside.
okay,
Then we put this together, and before we put this together, we paint it.
okay,
So we let this dry, then we put this on here. Then
okay,
after that, then we put, the inside up here.
okay,
We paint a little bit around here. We close it up.
okay,
And once we complete this up here, we put the little glue.
okay,
It's two parts, two
okay,
kinds of glue that we mix together.
okay,
Put it in the inside of here, then we put around this top right here.
So the handle
We
will
placed it
stick.
in so the handle.
so the handle can stick and stay in place. Very nice,
Mm-hmm.
very, very nice. And then is that
You have the option. We have so many different little gadgets
Knobs.
and
knobs
Yes.
and
Mhm,
gadgets that
mhm.
go,
you just
That
pick
we can
whichever
pick.
one.
To put up on here that we think is suitable to go up here.
so the holiday,
This is what she picked.
okay, so the holiday is coming up. Can we
Yes.
come to your creative space and say that maybe I want to order one for my mom, and it's
Absolutely.
I want certain colors. I don't care about the design, but her favorite color is red and black.
We'll have it made.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And
everybody,
on time.
everybody hear that? So this is actually a very nice gift.
Thank
This
you.
is a very nice gift. So what are the price points? Where do they start?
Well,
Go ahead.
well, this one is 120.
Oh, okay,
But
they're
we
reasonable.
have some smaller ones that are 75.
They call
Okay.
clutches.
Oh, the clutches.
Clutches are
Yes.
75.
Oh,
We
okay.
also have something for the grandfather or the father, but you have cufflinks.
You make cufflinks?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
mean,
What do you make them out of?
The same
Actually, the same
material.
type of material.
Same
The
type
wood.
of material.
You
Wow.
can't forget the fellas,
Not at all. Not at all. So again, the holiday is coming up, and so what a great gift to give to someone. And it's made so well. It's custom made, and only starting at $125 is really pretty good.
And no
Yeah.
purses are the same.
And not one.
Not one.
So,
Every one.
you won't see yourself somewhere else.
No.
No.
What about the handles? Do you have another shape handle? Is this the handle? Do you have one that's round? Do you have one that's completely round? I don't know if I saw one like that. No, they
Not-
have most of the handles are like
I like-
this.
mhm.
Okay.
I think
But it's
I've
not to
seen
say that
one.
we won't have nothing that's
I hear you,
round like
sister. That's right. Sell it. I hear you. So that doesn't mean that you can't make a
that.
round.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there are some young ladies out there who, let's say that think that trouble is won't find them, but yet they're out there in it. I was always told that trouble is easy to get into and hard to get out of. I want you guys to speak into this camera and just give them from your heart some advice about stepping into a space where they could get themselves in trouble. You want to start, Charlene?
Yes. Let me start here. Trouble might seem like it's easy to get into, but once you see that trouble, it's not easy to get out of. You can always step aside. Prison is nowhere for anybody to be. I lost my life 41 years ago, and I'm still trying to find myself, but I never gave up. It's nothing out there that you cannot do. Put yourself in God's hands and let Him lead you in the right direction. Don't ever give up, and don't step into something that you know that's going to cause you trouble. That's not the way to go.
Very good. Very good. How about you?
I have to piggyback that. That's the same thing I would say. Keep your mind on what your grandmother and your mother taught you about Christ. Keep your focus on what's right. You see what happens to many people like us, how we ended up in prison, for a long time. You don't want that. You do not want, 44 years is a long time. I know people look at me and say, you gotta be kidding. Yes, it happens. Just stay focused. Do what's right.
Thank you so much. And I work with young ladies myself, and sometimes they're led by their boyfriends. And I tell them all the time, please, the boyfriend will leave you. When trouble comes, it's your trouble.
Most
It's not.
definitely.
It is
Most
not both of your
definitely.
troubles after that.
Mhm.
And try to stay on the right track. So, I am just so pleased that you guys survived it. I can only imagine.
By the grace of God. we
Right.
did.
How tough it was.
Yeah, it was.
41, 44 years, that's a very long time. But, I believe that God, allowed you to survive it for an opportunity like this. You're coming home and now you're creative and you're making things that you can become an entrepreneur. That is so fantastic.
Thank you.
That is great.
God had a plan for us,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
and I had my own dreams, and I wasn't going to give up.
That is
And that's something they should never do, give up.
absolutely. So we're going to give that contact number again, Bags to Butterfly. And Michelle Smart is the director. And let me see if I can see the number. The address is 20131 James Cousins,
Yes.
Unit 6. And the zip code is 48235. And the phone number is 248-925-5FLY or 248-929-5399. The Bags to Butterfly program. And this is a program where women who have been incarcerated, they can come home
Yes,
and become entrepreneurs.
yes.
So you can actually start your own business. Well, this is your business, actually,
Yes.
with the support of Michelle and the
Yep.
Bags of Butterfly program. This is basically your business. So we want to make sure that people are going to come and contact you. And for Christmas and for Sweeties Day, this is perfect for Sweeties Day.
And I can say, come on, because we got them all, different kinds, girls and boys.
Yes, Sweeties Day and cufflinks for the men.
Mm-hmm.
Who ever heard of cufflinks for
Yeah.
the men made out of repurposed wood? That's
And they will love them.
absolutely,
We're
absolutely.
thinking about doing earrings.
Oh, that would be great, especially to
Yes.
match the purse.
You see?
I think that would absolutely be perfect to do earrings to match the purses. Great.
I can say, well, come on now, because Christmas is coming.
Sweeties Day is
And
in
Sweeties
4
Day,
weeks,
4
right?
weeks.
So people celebrate Sweeties Day
Mhm.
in Michigan. I don't think anywhere else, but in
Right.
Michigan.
And we don't always want candy, do we?
No, no, we
Okay
do
then.
not. And so this would be a fantastic gift for someone to
Yeah.
give. So, what about your relationship now with church, or are you in church? Are you serving anywhere? Or
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Oh yeah, tell them.
Oh, yes. My father was a minister.
Okay.
He's passed on now. But I go to that same home church now,
Oh,
you
great.
know, and they were in contact with me. So I go to that same church now every Sunday. And I even visit some of the churches that, some of the officers, you know,
Okay.
they were very encouraging, you know, and I go and visit their churches too.
Okay. The officers
Yeah,
that
at
was
the prison.
at the prison, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I visit their churches too.
That is great.
Yeah.
How about you, Shirley?
Well, I don't have a steady church right now, but I believe in God. I am a spiritual woman. I do sing church songs. And if you want, I'll come there and sing one for you in your church.
Hit it, girl.
Let me see.
Give me just a couple seconds of your song. Go right ahead. You didn't know I was gonna put you on
Are
the
you
spot,
rapping?
did you? Oh, we rapping? Oh, Saved by the Rap.
Okay.
Saved by the Rap. It has been so fantastic speaking with you guys and having you on the show. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I wish you Godspeed as you move forward in
Thank
your
you.
lives.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna do everything possible to help promote what you're doing.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Thank
You have been watching Expose Under the Sun. I'm Sharon Dumas, and I had a fantastic time interviewing these ladies. And we'll see you next week.
I'm fabulous. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. I'm fabulous.
Young cat got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's. Kinda hard to get a job back out on the block. Charge that to the game. Young girl, she grew up in a rush. Had it bad, no doubt. She don't know who to trust. Every man she ever loved only wanna crush. Charge that to the game.